reality TV star Kim Kardashian and her new baby. Kim will enthusiastically share some of the most innermost details of her family life with us. But there's something she can't share. There's something no mother is capable of sharing. And that's the real-time development of a human baby, an embryo, in a mother's womb. This presents a problem when trying to study why and how human babies develop life-threatening birth defects. So that's where my research and this little organism come in handy. This is an adult sea squirt. It will release its sea squirt babies out into the open ocean. These sea squirt babies can undergo their entire embryonic development in 18 hours in a simple and accessible dish of seawater. And if you have the right size microscope, like I do, you can watch it all happen live, just like reality TV. More importantly, these sea squirt embryos share an important commonality with human embryos. They will develop their nervous systems, their brain, and their spinal cord in a very similar process. When they don't complete this process successfully, that's when they develop brain and spinal cord defects. This is a sea squirt mutant that has not completed that process successfully and has developed a brain defect, with the brain developing and protruding outside of its head. And I've spared you the pictures, but human embryos will actually develop this very same type of defect. Actually, 1 in 1,000 human embryos today will develop this fatal brain defect. And it's thought that they develop this defect because of genetic reasons. Well, this sea squirt mutant happens to be a genetic mutant. And part of my thesis work has sifted through its 17,000 genes to find the one gene causing this defect. Now that I know the gene, I can watch the gene's effects on embryonic development in real time on my primetime sea squirt reality TV. Not only can I watch the gene's effects in real time, I have disrupted this same gene in frog embryos, and they too will develop that same type of brain defect. This is an important experiment because it shows that 2 different animals, frogs and sea squirts, are using the same gene to control how this brain defect manifests. That means that this sea squirt genetic mutant has given us insight into not only its own embryonic development, another organism, and potentially human embryos, and why 1 in 1,000 of them are developing this fatal brain defect. I think that that kind of insight and information from my sea squirt reality TV can definitely keep up with the Kardashians. Thank you.